Welcome back to Disc and Balls Golf Channel, where we are at Oso Creek Park with the Oso Creek Disc Golf Course. So Third Coast just mowed. They got the place all trimmed. It's looking better, I think, than it ever has. So I figured it'd be a shame not to play. I'm going to be challenging the wind burn. It's like 40 degrees. Again, northerners are like, what, only 40? 14-ish miles per hour wind, so makes it chillier. But we're gonna play the longs. I just finished kind of warming up on the shorts and record that. Post the score though for fun. And the goal is even or better. I don't think I've done that out here. I think hole number 4 tends to eat my lunch, so I can throw farther now. I'm better than I used to be, and I think I can give it a run for its money. So let's get started. So the wind right now is a solid left to right. I want to put something on a little bit of Annie that'll ride, follow the fairway down, and then kind of straighten up at the end. So going with the ESP Nuke. If it comes back, it's really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. So since the last time I was out here, one, it's colder, so no mosquitoes. That is a nice perk of the cold. So last video was a little feisty in regards to mosquito antics, and yet here we are. Fucking mosquitoes! Fuck you, fucking shit! I actually hit my line. Ow, what? They're on my face! I'm remembering. It's gonna get edited in. But yeah, and then also I've learned to play the wind better. Just accept that I'm not going to beat the wind. I need to throw discs that will be complemented by the wind. In that case, left to right, something I know I could get over on and just let it ride, finish wherever the hell I wanted. So this is, okay, I didn't quite get to the neck, but that should be a very birdieable shot. Maybe it's the north wind, maybe, you know, that southeast wind being out of play is like makes it easier, but I don't know. A2, I should get a distance. 208, perfect A2 distance. Just gonna throw it out to the right. It should beat the wind. Gotta release it flat. I could have given it more. I kind of babied down on it a little bit, to my detriment. All right, we're at about 35 feet, just outside circle. Damn it. So hole 2 is a 609-foot par 4. You can see in the overlay. 2 shots. First one, get it out into the open. Second one, lay up and get it close. If I end up scoring +1 because of that fucking par, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed. Anyway, Explorer. Get lifted, bro. Kind of annoying. Like, I ripped that one. Normally Explorer loves to glide and then just get taken by the wind. So much for riding the wind like I envisioned. I have this lovely, lovely line. Beautiful opportunity. Actually, I'll just throw it out here. That's a better play. Use the wind. Okay, I got 231 in. I'm gonna put a big hyzer out here and hopefully let the wind bring it to the basket. If not, then bye-bye Bobcat. Can't tell if I stepped on it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't. But anyway, based it. Okay, maybe it wasn't based. Maybe it just landed like it hit the base. I can't tell. But that's a 3. Bobcat, such a good disc. That was smoked. Fucking love it. This little baddie is framed up nicely between those trees. I'd say smoked. It was only about 350 feet, but it's right in the middle. I couldn't have hit my target better, I don't think. So, 173. We're not going to make the same mistake as last time with the A2. We're going to try and chuck this thing 190 under there. When it gets on hyzer, it'll get pushed down, and that should make the difference. A little bit of a head. Gonna have to keep it down. Didn't do that. Ugh. I called it and then didn't do it. Okay, I got 59 feet. I got so caught up in keeping it low that really there's a hyzer line. I can throw it almost as high as I want. I've been reading the wind well with the hyzers, and looking back on it course management wise, should have gone high instead of low. And really, if you could recognize that during the round, you're going to score better. So 60-ish feet, bit of a long shot. Gonna have to nuke it. Come back. It's a good bid. Got it there. Hole 4 is the round wrecker. I gotta put one out there just in front of that tee pad would be great. If I could get in front of that tee pad in this wind, it's not gonna be as challenging today. Normally it's a left or right, and that just kills any distance. Explorer again, just gonna get it on hyzer and try and let it ride. That'll ride, I think. Don't go too far though, dude. I said right in front of that other tee pad. I'm not more than 20 feet past, I think. Feels like it should be more. I guess it's like 290. Like I said, what's this? 1, 2. Okay, only 15 feet past the tee pad, so not as deep as I thought. Only 300, but it's really like a position play because of the way it narrows right here. Back there is death. You're not making birdie from there. Up here is great, but it's hard to get it, hard for me to get it all the way around in here. And then even with the forehand, it's like a big flex, on the southeast wind. So let's go with that Valkyrie. Curl might be good too, but I think the Valkyrie is a little less stable, and I can put it on hyzer. We want it to ride. We want it to ride up on that hyzer line and kind of catch the wind. I got a good flip up. Okay. It's not crazy deep, but should be fine. So I just checked the U-disc, and my average on this let's see, the long tees here is a 6. And I think that included some triples, so that means I've had some bogeys and stuff. This hole's usually super brutal, although look at this work. Third coast is just really cleaned it out. That's scraggly, but this used to just all be like chest high grass, and they gotten in here and really cleaned it up. It's so much more playable, so much more enjoyable. It's absolutely outstanding what they've accomplished. Where is that disc? It should be like, I think I hit one of these guys. I'm wrong. I didn't even get that far. 157. I really wish I could throw a forehand just because of the way it lines up, but I think it's going to have to be a patent pinning backhand with something not so stable. So I got my old Hunter. It might get pushed down if it gets on an awkward angle. Alright, whatever. We're just kneeling it now. Oh, horny tree. Yuck. Alright, should be clear, should be safe. That's as good as I can do. Wow. That's such a taxing throw. Okay, we'll try and avoid throwing those by staying out of the stupid ass trees. First ever par? I think it's my first. That's a good 4. I like it. One of the nicer things about more distance is the lines that it opens up. Keep that out of the ants. I used to always try and shoot through these trees, low percentage but safe. I wouldn't lose a disc. Now though, I can get away with being a little more feisty. Nuke up over the top on hyzer. If I can land it toward that other, the short tees, it's probably a pretty good toss. Not too much hyzer though. Oh, I got that good flip up. Get left. I did say the short tees. This hole is probably the most dramatic improvement since last time. I forget if this was cut out at some point. If not, it's fine. You know, this little gap here was always solid. But the most dramatic difference is up by the basket, which I'll show you later. So my disc skidded just far enough to make for an awkward run up. Thank you, disc. Let's see. That's fine. Basket's just around that corner. It would not have been visible previously. But I'll show you on the walk up just some of the work they've done. I'm gonna go Phoenix. I'm just gonna bomb this thing on hyzer and just try and get it down there a bit. I'm going up and over this side, hopefully. Didn't get over, but it's kind of a putt, I think. Yeah, so this area has been trimmed out. This was all crazy vines and thorny trees and wasps and all sorts of assorted nastiness. But now there's actually a line. Definitely walked the wrong way. But now there is actually a low line. So I was just over there, teleported to here. Now there's actually a little low line through the trees. You can go high. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, there's still, like, you know, it's still challenging. I'd say it's more fair overall. Oh, hey, there I am. Ah, that's not too bad. So just over 30 feet. It is nice that it's winter because these would all have leaves on them and it would be very challenging. Similar to the Fox's Bend and Riverside courses, where they're just, the leaves make so much of a difference from season to season. More horny tree, kind of did not want to hit that. I knew it was going to drop a little bit and I just couldn't get myself to pop it through those branches. But 4 is solid. 6 is challenging and 2 box is here. Kind of a lowish line unless you go high. Bringing the wind into it is probably not ideal. I think I'm going to do a forehand down this. Kind of hopefully keep it to finish in the fairway down there somewhere. I don't know if this is the first full forehand I've thrown. Go with the destroyer. Again, like I said, keep it low. Keep it out of the bushes. Yeah, so much for low. But because it's so high, the wind pushes it down. Should have a line. So I was pretty dead set on this low line, but remember what we learned earlier? There's a hyzer line. I can throw it almost as high as I want. Throw it high. I don't know that the deflector will quite do what I want. It's probably fine. It's only like 130 feet? 164, whatever. So I was thinking Phoenix, if I can get away with deflector. And really I'm just going to rip it up into the sky here, should get pushed down dramatically. I can probably throw it with like 200 feet of power. As long as I don't roll my wrist, it's fine. There's a stump here that I kind of want to avoid stepping on. Fuck that. That wasn't very good. Kind of stepped weird. Alright, circle's edge tester again. Come on. Oh, it just didn't move. Stay focused. Because this is what the line looks like off the tee, I'm going to set the camera over here to hopefully give you a shot at what it looks like. And really, I'm just trying to that big fluffy brown bush out there, like right there. Boop. This one. That's the target. I'm starting to lay it up to there. There's not really a way for me to, unless I'm sending a hyzer away the shit out there. Yeah, that's a good way to lose a disc. So we're gonna take just the fairway finder. Oh, that's bad. Get left, hard. More. Shit. Oh, grip lock. So that is probably going to eliminate the par. Unless, hear me out. Backhand roller, immediately into the high shit, lost putter forever. Now, we're going to tinker. So much for throwing less of these shots, right? Yeah. That was just an impossible angle. Go more. I fucking babied it again. You just get aggressive and throw it at the ground. You're like, skip, bastard. This could be more than bogey. Keeping the dream alive. Oh, 2, 3, 4. So this is 8 currently. Once they finish the back 9, way out there somewhere, it's going to be 17, so they decided not to do extra signs. And really this one's just throw it down into the fairway somewhere with a bright disc, ideally. Bright metal flake destroyer. Come on, ride it, get left. Should be findable. Someone suggested making the high grass line OB. That's fucking horrible. Why would you do that? I mean, it would make it challenging, but like, look at how wide this fairway is. This is 25 feet wide until you get one up here. That's just nasty. No one wants to play that. You would have like people DNFing after hole 4. Probably sooner. I guess it depends on the field. But no, that's just cruel. Don't do it. The brightly colored disc thing was not a joke. Like 100% throw bright. So I got like what should be a cheesy little layup. For all the success I've had with those today, I feel like they're just not flying as far in the cold. At least my upshot disc. So, A2. We're confident there. Too confident. Downwind putt though. Let's get a distance. I haven't been doing that. I really should. 16, 17 feet. It's such a confidence builder for me to know that I have a pretty stock 16-foot putt. I'll aim a touch higher because of the tailwind. I got to develop that routine and force it in. I get casual and that costs me strokes. All right, hole 18. It's an 866 foot par 5. It kind of goes around here and then out there and then down there. And really, like, I like to throw something down at the red tee pad. You're gonna see a recurring theme with that strategy because it just tends to be the most open spot. I grabbed my Destiny and not my Destroyer. They're both a similar color yellow, but Destiny would have just roller, lost forever. Same thing, I kind of just want to throw this a little bit of hyzer, let it stand out, hopefully get left of that tee pad and maybe get a little extra distance. A little more wind right here. Okay, well, I didn't mean to pull it that far, but gave it plenty of hyzer. And it's up by the red pad, so little nose up, a little more hyzer, cancels out. Well, got options. At first I was thinking low hyzer flip. Get this bag off. Can't show a good strategy. Low hyzer flip, right of this tree. Flip up and go to the right. That's a very technical play. And also, a lot can go wrong there, a lot can go wrong there. Just lots of things to go wrong. So I decided on this forehand flex. I can start it up a little bit farther right because it's going to be flexing over, and it's going to want to fight hard at the end. So let's see if I can get this right. Oh, it's got to come back. Yeah, it'll come back. That was pretty bad. It's kind of awful footing, really. That's one thing, this uneven ground is, maybe one day it'll even up, but not today. Okay, we're looking at probably par from here. You might be able to see the basket on the hill up there. Probably throw it in my car with a little turnover. Probably nuke. Yes, be nuke. Just kind of rip something down there. Third shot, I mean, it's not going to be a birdie unless I throw the absolute most perfect nuke toss. But it should get around the corner enough to be a relatively easy upshot for par. Man, that sailed for days. That could be pretty awesome. Definitely got a little nose up, but it turned over a ton in that headwind, so that's a safer play. I think I said something about it not being a birdie chance unless I throw it perfectly, and that's about as close as I'm probably gonna get. Man, that flexed perfectly. Maybe from a knee with the lifting anti-flex. No, sit. Should be okay, should be fine. The problem with the lift is that there has to be wind, and this is blocking all the wind. No, don't be down here, bro. Aw, that fucking sucks. Downwind putt, downwind uphill. For par. Hey, it snuck it in. Not exactly how I preferred. So there you have it, Oso Creek. It's looking great right now. Again, thank you Third Coast. If it were in this condition all the time, I'm sure it'd get a ton more traffic. Right now it's just Third Coast that's dealing with it, so they get out there, they're all volunteers. It's the club out here in Corpus Christi, so they get out here when they can, but everyone has lives and families and jobs and things. But City of Corpus Christi. If you know someone, you know, works for them or whatever, like, if Oso were mowed probably maybe about a third as much as Lamar, I think that would probably take a lot of the burden off of Third Coast. I think that would really make it a better, like, much more playable course, much more frequently, because sometimes this grass, especially in summer, gets to 6 to 8 inches and it just makes it not fun. So right now with the course trimmed back, all that high grass it's fair now instead of just losing disc like crazy. So it's a completely different course than when it first opened about, what, 2 years ago, year and a half, something like that. So yeah, get out here when you can. I mean, it's right now, I think we're in the middle of a cold snap. This is what, late January. Hopefully this video will be out within the next couple weeks and the grass won't have grown too much. But yeah, it's in great condition right now, and definitely worth checking out, especially if you're the kind of long bomber player. Much less wooded than, you know, the Ingleside courses. So between this and the Ingleside, I think it gives you a good fair balance of long bomber course where you can, you know, play the wind to your advantage or disadvantage as you choose. And then, you know, the Ingleside courses, which are wooded and far more technical. So as always, thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you on the course.